Imagine waking up one morning and discovering that one company has become more valuable than almost every tech giant on Earth. Not Apple, not Google, not Amazon. A company that just a few years ago was known mainly for making graphics cards for gamers. Today, NVIDIA powers the AI revolution, from ChatGPT to self-driving cars to robots to the future of computing itself. But here's the surprising part. This didn't happen overnight. It was the result of a decision made more than 15 years ago, a decision that almost nobody noticed. So, how did NVIDIA quietly take over the world? The story begins in 1993. Three engineers believed computers would soon need much more powerful graphics. Most people didn't agree, but one of those engineers, Jensen Huang, saw something others didn't. Together with Chris Malachowski and Curtis Prayem, he founded NVIDIA. Their goal was simple: build the best graphics processors in the world. At first, things weren't easy. The company struggled, some products failed, money was running out, many startups would have disappeared. But NVIDIA kept moving forward. Eventually, their graphics cards became the favorite choice for gamers. The company was growing. Everything looked perfect. But Jensen Huang wasn't thinking only about gaming. He was thinking much bigger. In 2006, NVIDIA introduced something that looked completely ordinary. It wasn't a new graphics card. It wasn't a new gaming console. It was a software platform called CUDA. At the time, almost nobody paid attention, but this would become one of the smartest decisions in the history of technology. CUDA allowed developers to use NVIDIA's GPUs for much more than gaming. Scientists began using them to simulate complex experiments. Researchers used them to analyze massive amounts of data. Universities started teaching students how to build software using CUDA. Year after year, more developers joined the NVIDIA ecosystem. While competitors focused on selling faster hardware, NVIDIA was quietly building an entire platform. That platform created a huge advantage, because once developers learned CUDA, switching to another company's hardware became much more difficult. This wasn't just about building better chips anymore. It was about creating an ecosystem. And ecosystems are incredibly hard to replace. For years, almost nobody outside the technology industry noticed what NVIDIA was building. Then, everything changed. Artificial intelligence exploded. Tools like ChatGPT amazed millions of people. Companies rushed to build smarter AI systems. Governments invested billions into artificial intelligence. Suddenly, every major technology company needed massive computing power. And there was only one company ready for that moment: NVIDIA. Its GPUs became the foundation of the AI revolution. Without them, training modern AI models would be dramatically slower and much more expensive. Demand exploded almost overnight. Companies around the world wanted NVIDIA's AI chips: Microsoft, Google, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, OpenAI. Everyone was competing to build the most powerful artificial intelligence, and they all needed the same thing: NVIDIA GPUs. The demand became so high that many companies had to wait months just to receive their orders. Entire data centers were being built around NVIDIA hardware. Billions of dollars were being invested into AI infrastructure. As demand continued to grow, NVIDIA's revenue skyrocketed. Its profits reached record highs. Investors rushed to buy the company's stock. Soon, NVIDIA became one of the most valuable companies in the world. Jensen Huang, the company's CEO, became one of the most influential leaders in technology. But here's what most people don't realize. NVIDIA didn't become successful because it reacted quickly. It became successful because it prepared early. While everyone else was focused on today's opportunities, NVIDIA spent years building for tomorrow. The company invested in research, it supported developers, it built software, it created an ecosystem that competitors struggled to match. By the time the AI revolution arrived, NVIDIA wasn't trying to catch up. It was already leading the race. The story of NVIDIA teaches us something much bigger than business. The biggest opportunities are often invisible. When NVIDIA introduced CUDA in 2006, almost nobody cared. There were no headlines, no massive celebrations, no viral videos, just a small team quietly building technology for a future that didn't exist yet. Nearly 20 years later, that decision changed the world. Today, artificial intelligence is transforming healthcare, education, finance, transportation, scientific research, and even the way we communicate every single day. Behind many of those breakthroughs, you'll find NVIDIA, and the company isn't slowing down. It continues to invest billions of dollars into new AI chips, robotics, autonomous machines, and the next generation of computing. The AI revolution has only just begun, and NVIDIA plans to stay at the center of it. So the next time someone says that success happens overnight, remember this story. The world's biggest victories are usually built quietly, long before anyone notices. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more stories about the companies, technologies, and innovators shaping our future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.